Yeah.
What's up, vinyl community? So anyway, we finally made it back to Schoolkids Records in Raleigh, where it all started today and where it ended abruptly. Because it's not that they didn't have anything. They had plenty. But the prices were, oh my God, I'm like flat out, like, you know, like those gouging prices that places charge for every artist's records after they die? Think that, but about every record in the store.
$28 for Damn the Torpedoes by Tom Petty.
Yeah, come on, man. $50 for a wrecked copy of I've Never Loved a Man by Aretha Franklin.
Yeah.
I love that album, but $50 for a wrecked copy? No, thank you.
Yeah.
And then they're throwing some kind of concert or something, I guess, today, which, by the way, I'm not meant to rain on anybody's party. If they want to throw a party, that's fine. But everybody in there is all leaning up against the shelves. They're leaning up against the shelves, deep in conversation, everything like that. Like they can't be bothered to be, you know, to remember that it is indeed a record store first. People do still want to dig. Like not everybody's there to see the show.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
have some respect. Let people dig.
Anyway, that's disappointing. I've
Yeah.
actually looked forward to going to Schoolkids for years. But anyway, we're gonna find something else. It's the only shop we've been in that we hadn't bought something. But anyway, that's fine. We're gonna find something. Talk to you guys soon. Schoolkids, this isn't saying screw you, by the way, if you ever see this. The next time we're in the area, we'll try you when you're not throwing a damn concert or something like that. All right. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.
Later.
Larry's gonna be a motherfucker. Let's finally.
Yeah. I'm a perfectionist. Sometimes.
I'm not editing any of this out.
Yeah.
People are gonna have to deal with this.
Yeah.
Anyway,
There we go.
So
Fucking deal with the glare, motherfuckers.
So, as you guys will see in the video, after the disappointment that was Schoolkids in Raleigh, which again is fine. We're not saying fuck Schoolkids forever. It's fine. You know, it just is what it is. We picked a bad time of a bad day. It's okay. But we rebounded and hit our second Hunky Dory location of the day, this time in Raleigh. And let's just say we are both ecstatic with what we found. Let's go ahead and start with Josh, who's got the big stack of the day. Damn near top what he spent in Carolina Soul, just to give you a teaser.
All right. One of the records is country, and the rest is jazz. So I love my outlaw country, and you can't get any more outlaw than Johnny Paycheck.
And he's a lot better than Johnny No Check.
Exactly.
No women want to sleep with Johnny No Check.
No.
Let's just call it.
But there's two different versions of Johnny Paycheck. There's the Epic Years, which of course feature his biggest hit of all time, Take This Job and Shove It. And it's a fucking classic. I will not lie. It's like fucking catchy as hell.
Every time you quit a job that sucks, you gotta blare it.
You gotta blare it. So there's the Epic Years, and then there's his early years. Yeah, very nice.
Anyway, going back to what you
Oh, sorry. Something pretty just walked by. Whew. Sorry. Don't mean to be creepy.
We're married men, but we still have eyeballs.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. As Hank Williams would say, window shopping, just window shopping.
That's it.
All right. But yeah, there's two different versions of Johnny Paycheck. There's the Epic Years, and there's the Little Darlin' Years, which is his early years, which feature a lot of his really interesting songs that are very creepy if you really think about it.
Yes.
Specifically, there's a song called Pardon Me, I've Got Someone to Kill.
Yeah.
And I'm like, y'all, this is fucking metal.
Somebody
as
better put
shit.
this motherfucker in jail like that.
My gosh. Like you listen to this
crazy.
You listen to this stuff and I was like, man, this is more badass than most metal songs. But
Yeah, especially since you can't understand what most metal artists say.
exactly. But anyway,
Sorry for my metal subscribers.
so this is Little Darlin's The Lovin' Machine by Johnny Paycheck.
Hope the glare is not too bad for you guys.
Yeah.
We're doing the best we can.
Yep, it's a little
Somebody will put a comment down like it's not 95 degrees in the middle of a South Carolina, excuse me,
Yeah.
North Carolina day.
Yeah, little cartoon there. But yeah, it features I've Got Someone to Kill. It's got a lot of stuff that was popular back in the day. Swinging Doors by Merle Haggard. Hang On Sally. Miller's Cave. A lot of really cool stuff on there.
Good songs.
Yeah, so I was glad to get that. I know I showed y'all that that me and Chris both have got the Charles Lloyd.
The Charles Lloyd RSD.
RSD. I also got another Charles Lloyd record, and this I believe is an OG.
It is. It's OG stereo.
Moon Man. So yeah, I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see that at all. It's basically him on the dark side of the moon playing music. Like yeah, so
It's a kick-ass record too.
yeah, so I'm really stoked about that.
I'm actually glad you didn't put that back. It would have been a while before you found another one.
Oh yeah, and of course been on a real good Jimmy Smith kick lately.
Feels like every video we do together, you're showing at least one or two.
One or two Jimmy Smiths. Well, I had 4 thanks to Dylan at Noble Records.
Yep.
But I found this one, the Sermon, original mono stereo.
Clean
As a whistle. Jimmy Smith on organ, the great Lee Morgan on trumpet, Lou Donaldson, and George Coleman on alto saxes, Tina Brooks on tenor sax, Kenny Burrell, Eddie McFadden on guitars, Art Blakey, and Donald Bailey on drums. Y'all, that lineup is hers road. Man, that's just fucking great. It's just solid. And the one that I could, if anything, I could not leave this store without it.
No.
It was probably the most expensive of it all, but actually I think it's a pretty decent deal.
It is. No, it's a good deal.
Good deal. Finger Poppin' with the Horace Silver Quintet.
Insanely good record.
Yeah. Blue Mitchell on trumpet, Junior Cook on tenor sax, Horace Silver on piano, Eugene Taylor bass, and Louis Hayes on drums. Doesn't get any better than that, folks. That's
Not much.
yeah. It's gonna be tough to try to beat this collection. Like, thank you, Hunky Dory. Also, Chris bought me a sticker to put on my guitar
Least
case.
I could do. You spent a lot of money on
Yeah.
records.
So yeah, Raleigh, North
I
Carolina.
want to have you pull your debit card back
Yeah,
out.
old Fleetwood Mac there. So, yeah, it's really good.
Yeah,
We're gonna go to another record store. Hopefully, we'll try to have some self-control here. No promises, but Chris, go ahead and show the fine folks at home what you got.
This is going to be quick and easy and to the point. Came in without very high expectations. I mean, nothing against Hunky Dory, of course, because they're a great shop. But I came in kind of like not expecting to like be overwhelmed by anything really. I'll start with the lesser of the two, which is still a pretty awesome fucking record to me. Structurally sound Booker Irvin. Yeah, if you guys can see it, $10 I will buy anything Booker Irvin. It's a killer record. It's on Pacific Jazz. It's just good stuff. I love everything Booker Irvin.
Well, who's on the lineup?
Well, I was going to read it to you, but I couldn't find it very quickly, so I decided.
Is it on the back?
I didn't see it on the back, but it's okay. I wasn't going to read through all that.
Yeah. Looks like bassist Red Mitchell's on it.
Yep.
Charles Tolliver on trumpet.
It's an awesome record, folks. If you see it, you should get it. Especially since this pressing only cost me $10. But it's all good. Especially since the main one I want to speak about is the one I hadn't pulled yet.
Yeah.
Nothing against that one. That one's a good record and all, and it's cool. And again, you guys know how much I love Booker Irvin. But the record I really want to put emphasis on is the one I'm getting ready to talk about. Yeah, so.
You would eventually found it, I know.
What, this one? Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, yeah. But, so, I've tried to find an original pressing of this one for I can't even tell you how long. A fun backstory to this album is that once upon a time,
In Hollywood?
No, not in Hollywood. In Charlottewood.
Goddamn it.
Is this Charlotte?
Is this
Well, once upon a time in Charlottewood. Yeah.
No, ma'am, this is Raleigh.
Yeah. Me and Dylan, of Noble Records, of course, had done a trade. You know, Dylan's got this turntable. We call it the Old Girl. And Dylan had it as his turntable, his main turntable, for a long time. And it had half a torn cord, which Emily hated. Emily's Dylan's wife, by the way, and hated. And so he decided to get rid of it and upgrade. And at the time, I was looking for kind of like a more serious, turntable. So I grabbed it from him. But we traded some records and everything. So I traded him some records for it and something else. And then he traded me some records in the deal. One of the records he had traded me in the deal was a reissue of the album I'm getting ready to show you. It's like an audiophile type, like 90s type of reissue. And I've loved it this entire time, but I love the album so much that I always swore to myself I've got to get an original copy. Today is the fucking day, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna pull this out.
Yeah, check it out, man.
McCoy Tyner, Night of Ballads and Blues. It is an original stereo pressing. Anytime you're showing off Impulse, you gotta pop that gatefold real quick. And then of course, because it's Impulse, I know you guys want to see that beautiful orange and black label.
Wow.
Awesome, phenomenal. One of my absolute favorite jazz records, absolutely no doubt about it. It's a wonderful record.
Yep, so you got Lex Humphreys,
Oh.
Steve Davis, McCoy Tyner.
Oh. It's phenomenal. It's one of my favorite jazz records, period. It's a wonderful late night jazz record with an adult beverage. It's a wonderful preparing dinner type record. It's just, it's a phenomenal.
I mean, look at that guy's face. I mean, look at McCoy Tyner. He's like, I'm in the zone right now.
And he was.
Yeah.
McCoy Tyner played on a lot of great jazz albums. It was one of the great jazz pianists of all time. Last year I also took him from us, but is what it is. I also feel like the last year and a half has also brought a lot of his music to light via form of
he does Monks Round Midnight on this one.
Yeah, via form of a lot of reissues that have been reissued, the Tender Moments, expansions. Tyner's music is really getting out there, so that's awesome stuff. But I've wanted an original pressing of that one, and Josh was digging to the far right of me. I was digging to the far left. He pulled it, put it in my face, and I'm just hoping like hell it's an original press, and it was. And this bitch is going back to South Carolina with me, baby.
And I could have taken it,
You could have.
but it was yours. I defer to you if you don't have it.
Thank you, sir. And you are going to get yourself a nice 90s audiophile reissue for free.
Cool beans.
So, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So anyway, that's us wrapping it up here at Hunky Dory, Raleigh location. We've hit all the Hunky Dories. So it's been awesome. Thank you, Hunky Dory, for taking all of our money.
Hunky Dory.
And I don't know where we're going from here. We'll figure it out. But it's 5:25 here in Raleigh, North Carolina, and still hot as balls outside.
Jeez.
I'm telling you, I thought that after we checked out, maybe we'd be able to go outside and have a beer.
It's a heat wave! It's a heat wave!
Fuck any outside dining or drinking until about, I don't know, October. Yeah. It's that serious, guys.
Swamp ass is real, folks.
Yes, sir.
It's coming for you.
Gold bond, baby.
Yep.
So anyway, that's generic gold bond, but it's gold bond nonetheless.
That's
I
gold
literally keep it in my truck.
Oh,
That's letting you guys know.
We
how
could have got
serious it
we
is.
could have got advertisements from Gold Bond.
Probably would have just got copyrighted for something else.
This program is brought to you by Gold Bond.
Yes,
If your nuts are sweaty, Gold Bond is the solution. There's a plug. Gold Bond, give us money.
and you get that shit for free, bitches.
Yeah.
The next one we're charging.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway.
Yeah, it gives
So-
you that tingling sensation.
No clue where we're ending up at next. We'll see. Probably just going to pull up Google Maps and see what happens. But both of us are definitely going to have to be very cautious for the rest of the trip because we've
Yep.
still got to be able to afford to gas this big ass Hemi all the way back to South Carolina. So
Yep.
until the next segment, hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you're having a great RSD. Talk to you soon. What's up, Bottom Community? It's your boys Josh and Chris coming at you live from Raleigh, North Carolina.
And your Dodge Ram.
And my Dodge Ram. So, had a nice evening to close out. We got the Poorhouse in Raleigh, North Carolina, in downtown, where they had like concert venues and shit. They had all kinds of shit going on. To be honest with you, me and him weren't really feeling the crowd, but we didn't know anything about it. But we got there, they had everything kicking up. We ended up parking basically in what was like a private parking type situation and getting into the Poorhouse 10 minutes before closing, which was just enough time for me to chug a beer and find one record, and for Josh to find one record, but he's very happy with it.
Yeah.
And we mysteriously found a way out of said parking garage via tailgating somebody.
My God.
But we got out.
It was so scary.
We got out. I told you I was going to get you out. We weren't.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Got out and then decided to do, because of the chicken wings and fries earlier today, we really underestimated the amount of food that place was going to give us. So it's had us fucked up and full all day. But we also really wanted to dine and throw some business to the park side here in downtown Raleigh, North Carolina. So we went and had a couple appetizers. To be honest with you, I think I still got a little room. So what's going to happen, guaranteed, here in about,
We're going to let this
call it 3 or
stuff
4 hours,
digest a little bit.
is we're going to fuck up those leftover chicken
Yes.
wings and fries, no doubt about it. Probably while watching Family Feud like we did last night, like a couple of old guys. Making fun, people watching, making fun of people, and watching Family Feud and drinking beer to the wee hours.
What is it, Charlotte? No. No, ma'am. It's Raleigh.
2.5 hours, so. 2.5 hours, so.
God bless that hotel attendant.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Because it was so hard not to laugh in this woman's face.
Oh.
But anyway.
She would have kicked our asses if we did.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah. I took one look at that woman and knew good and well she'd have fucked us up.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing we didn't. It's a good thing we held it until we closed the damn elevator door. Anyway.
She looked like Norbert's girlfriend.
Precious was getting ready to beat our ass.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Anyway. Sorry, we're being wildly inappropriate.
Wildly inappropriate.
Josh, show the fine people the one record that you found in your 15 minutes of digging.
Well, I'm pretty sure Chris...
at the Poorhouse.
I'm pretty sure Chris has shown y'all this that he got recently from the last RSD drop. And he told me about it, and I looked it up, looked at the music. I was like, oh my God, this is fucking great.
Fire.
And I played it for Kate, and she's like, oh my God, my dad would love that. I love that. That is freaking phenomenal. And you couldn't get it? I was like, no. Like, I think they...
Got this motherfucker now, though.
but I got it now. So,
Salah Raga.
Salah Raga
Yes,
and
sir.
Cairo Jazz Band, Prism Music,
Sir.
Egypt Strut.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is phenomenal. It's an original album on LP 1 with 8 bonus tracks from related sessions on LP 2. Full original artwork including Prism Music Unit, inner sleeves, and mini booklet. Dating back from 1974, it's an Egyptian jazz classic.
It's fire, man.
Yeah, man.
It really is.
So that was
My best RSD purchase in a long time.
that was a pleasant surprise. I'm super stoked about that. I'm pretty
And they had 4 or 5 copies, too.
Yep.
Couldn't help but notice that.
And I think Kate will thoroughly enjoy that as well.
Absolutely.
So, Chris,
yeah, we got there right before they closed, so I literally go up to the bar because it's one of the several places in Raleigh that lets you drink beer on tap while you dig for records. So I go up there to buy a beer. She's like, we close in 10 minutes. I was like, ma'am, that's more than enough for me to chug this beer and peruse the jazz session. And she's like, well, tomorrow we open back up. I'm like, we're not going to be here tomorrow when you guys open back up. We're going to be in South Carolina.
Yep.
So this is the time we have. Thank you.
Yep.
So, knocked down that beer. Went digging, found one, probably slightly overpaid for it if I'm being completely honest, but it's no big deal. It's a long drink of the blues, Jackie McLean, which would be phenomenal shit if it was an original pressing on New Jazz, but it is an OJC, but it's okay. It's one of the harder ones to find, and $22 isn't overpaying by that much. Jackie McLean, Curtis Fuller on trombone, Webster Young on trumpet, Gil Coggins on piano, Paul Chambers on bass, and Louis Haynes on the sticks. It's a killer record. It's in wonderful condition. And again, the biggest success of the dig was getting out of that damn parking garage.
Oh man, thank God.
Yeah. I told you I was gonna get you out.
Yep. We Fast and Furious that shit.
Yeah, but we go into the parking garage not knowing it was like a private parking garage.
Because you know why? Because nothing is strong as family.
Yeah, we go in and thinking that, you know, it's a private, it's you know, that it's a regular parking garage. And the lady behind us comes up, she goes, oh, I'll let you guys in. And we weren't thinking anything of it. We're like, oh, how sweet of you. And she let us in, but here's the problem. She was a member, she had a pass.
Yeah.
We didn't. We weren't going to be able to get out.
You can check out any time you like, but you can never leave.
We had to wait for another car to go in, to get in. And then we had to run like hell to follow another vehicle out, and then scoot it like hell as they waited at an intersection and pull up just far enough to where the gate didn't come down on my tailgate to get out. So it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. Now that we succeeded, it's fun.
And then a cop followed us. So I was like, oh shit.
It followed us for like a mile and a half.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, whatever.
Oh, fuck. Damn.
You're going to be like Akon in a second. Got locked up, they won't let me out. They won't let me. Please, we don't want to get locked up here in Broadway.
And I've really been a real bad girl.
Yeah, true.
Been in a very well.
Yeah. So, I'm pretty sure that does it for record shopping for the weekend, I think.
Woo-hoo.
I could be wrong. Who never knows? We won't rule out anything. We've still got to go home tomorrow. We've still got to go south. I mean, there's always a chance we could stop in somewhere. But for as far as I know, I think that does it for the weekend. We hit some great shops. We're going to do a wrap up of the weekend and the video and everything like that. So believe it or not, this is how old Josh and I are. So yesterday, you know, the excuse for the day was we had a full work week at a non-climate controlled warehouse, which we do. We're not bullshitting on that.
Yep.
And then a 3-hour drive afterwards. And then we get here and we have a full dinner, which you guys no doubt saw pictures of.
Yep.
And so then after that, we obviously just don't feel like doing anything. So we headed back to the hotel, called it a night, and promised to really light up the town today. All right, well, we've been up since 6 o'clock this morning, so that's fair.
That is fair.
We have been up since 6 o'clock this morning.
And we've actually went to several record stores.
We have. We have.
And considering the fact that we're not ones for going to the clubs.
We're not. Yeah.
We're not.
We're married guys in our 30s.
Yeah, we're not.
I'm a dad.
Yeah, I'm happily married.
We're not chasing chicks.
We just bought a ferret, so he's a cute little bugger though.
But yeah, so the long story short of it is we went out today. We got a good start. We had a good time. We had a blast. We got each other's company. And that's not saying we're going to go back and go to sleep, because we won't, because we didn't last night. But I wouldn't put it past us to stay up all night and watch Family Feud and make fun of people and drink beer and eat leftover chicken. I won't put it past us. But anyway, I don't know how much more you'll get out of this video. If nothing else, I definitely want to do a summary section for the weekend for the video. But maybe we'll hit another store this weekend. Maybe we won't. I think we're done for the night. Yeah. And, you know, maybe we won't. But anyway about it is I hope you guys have had a great RSD weekend. Hope you've had a great day. And until next segment, keep dropping that needle, you guys.
You gotta wait till Ghostface comes up.
All right, guys. This is my boy Josh. Say what's up.
What's up, dudes?
Cool dudes.
Dudettes.
This is your boy Chris here. Take a look in the background. Yes, this is us. A couple of 30-something-year-old men. Never been to Raleigh before, never been to Durham before. Before 8 o'clock on a Saturday night. And we're laying in hotel beds in pajamas, drinking beer, eating junk food.
Watching Scream.
And watching Scream movies about their bitches. Tell me we don't know how to have fun. Does this guy know how to have fun? We know how to have fun.
Ooh, bitch, you about to get good.
Yeah, right? Seriously. Yeah, they're going to copyright us for sure. What's up, guys? Coming to you from not too far outside of the Grub in Durham, North Carolina. I stopped in for a little late breakfast, brunch type stuff. Hit them up this morning. Restaurant basically gets rave reviews from everything I saw.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I've had way better. I wasn't a fan of the setup, really, where you kind of stand out line and wait in line, and then you order at the counter, and then you take a stick, you go sit at the table, they come talk to you one time, and you don't hear from them again. It's not really my kind of deal. There's that, and like he mentioned, I really just don't see how a waitress makes a good living that way.
Yeah. Unless they pay them good.
They must, but they probably don't.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just wasn't a fan, and then I was underwhelmed by what I ordered. So I think Josh was pretty happy with
Yeah, I mean, my biscuit was really good and everything like that, but I felt like you, I've had better. I hate to have that kind of outlook on life because you're always going to be disappointed and everything.
Right. I think I just had my expectations up pretty high.
It was kind of underwhelming.
Yeah,
like,
it was just underwhelming.
That's not to knock this establishment. I mean, their dinner and lunch menu is probably better.
Maybe that's where it's at. I don't know. Maybe I might have just ordered the wrong thing. But I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I got a chicken biscuit. I've had a better chicken biscuit than Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I mean, I really have.
Yeah.
That's not trying to knock them. I was just,
yeah,
I've had a better chicken biscuit than Chick-fil-A. But it's okay. Again, and we were just talking. I mean, it's a cool vibe and atmosphere and everything like that. But I don't really like the setup. It was just underwhelming. I had my expectations up higher, I think. Maybe I had them up too high. I don't know. I don't usually do that. I usually kind of do the same thing he did, where it's like, was it a good enough meal? Yeah, cool. But anyway, I promised my daughter before we headed on up this weekend that I would bring her home some candy. So I got a couple of hits on some candy shops in the area. So I'm gonna see if I can take my little girl home a little bag of candy or whatever to let her know Daddy was thinking about it. So probably won't be the last time we talk to you guys. We'll see. What's up, guys? So for those of you who don't care about anything but the records, I guess you can go ahead and tune off. But funny little aside is after our for me, disappointing breakfast, I swung by to candy store to pick up some candy for Ramona because she made me promise her to pick up some candy for her on my trip. I'm like, okay, baby daddy, I'll get you some candy. So I do some Googling and I find this store called It's Sugar. That's the name of the store. First bummer is we pulled up only to realize it's in a damn shopping mall. Oh shit, it's in a shopping mall. Thank God for us it was on the outside of the shopping mall. Still. And get there, you go in, and these stores are not for kids. They're not.
They're for us.
We come in and you got No Doubt playing in the background. The next up is the Backstreet Boys playing in the background. There's all kinds of songs from the 90s and early 2000s. Yeah. Then there's a bunch of pop culture, inappropriate humor, stuff like that. I mean, oh my God, me and him probably had way too much fun.
We did.
But
that was a good way to end it.
Yeah, but the candy and everything like that, totally for the kids. I mean, and us too, because I mean, you don't really get too old to love sugary shit. I mean, let's just call it what it is. So I spent way too much money on candy, but I don't feel bad about it at all. I just got to ration it out to my daughter because she get type 2 from this bag I just brought home, and 9 cavities, and I couldn't even be mad at her. So anyway, Josh, is there anything that you want to show?
Yeah, sure, why not? I asked my wife if she wanted anything while we were here. She's like, well, if you find any dark chocolate or any gummy bears or stuff like that, give me that. Like,
they got all that shit.
They do. Except for they lacked in the dark chocolate department.
Kinda, a bunch of milk chocolate stuff.
A lot of milk chocolate stuff. But I got her this cereal box of gummy bears.
Potheads rejoice.
Yes. So yeah, it even has like a little game in the background where you like little maze. Nutrition facts. I'm pretty sure
it should just have a big sign that says fattening as fuck.
Oh, this is what it says. It says sweet satisfaction 600%.
There you go.
Happiness 527%. Euphoria 510%. Does that mean that it's got THC in it? Or sugar buzz 480, fun 401, pure joy 387, wackiness 362, OMG 307, whatever deliciousness 100% pleasure, 100% indulgence, 80% cavities, 3% guilt, 0% regret, 0%. I don't know about those last two, but
I don't know. If you're skinny, like Katie is, then
total fat 0 grams my ass.
That's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
There's got to be more fat. There's got to be more grams of fat.
Total sugars 14 grams. Get the fuck out of here.
Right there on the front where it says absolutely no nutritional value added. Yeah, no shit.
No shit.
Anything. I don't believe. I'm calling bullshit on the no fat thing.
And in addition to the gummies, I got this mini gummy sushi.
Did not have to put the soy sauce on there.
Probably tastes awful. Yeah. But
no soy sauce required.
But yeah, it's got little fishies on it, little sushi on there.
That's fun.
So yeah, I got this one for me because I'm a huge SNL fan. So because there's nothing like a good sweaty balls. Look at that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So and it says so moist.
And this is gonna sound terrible, but they are good.
Yeah. Chocolate covered.
I've had them before. They're
chocolate covered malt balls with sea salt. So yeah, I got that for the pop culture,
salty, sweaty
preference. And then I got this because me and my wife, we have lesbian friends, we have gay friends, and everything like that.
This is fun.
Who would find it hilarious?
And they're friends of cats. So.
Yeah, and we love cats and everything like that. Yeah. No said.
Yeah, you don't have to. Yeah. I don't think we got to put that together for our viewers.
Yeah. So.
That's great.
So yeah.
Mine's not nearly as comical because I was, mainly shopping for a 4.5-year-old. But Ramona loves cotton candy. So Daddy got her a big old tub of cotton candy, some blue and some pink in there. Yeah, per container, 220 calories.
You only let her eat the whole container tonight, right?
Fuck no. Hell no. I got her. Ramona is a huge Marvel fan, huge comic book fan, huge animated movie fan, which I know Josh loves about her.
Yep.
So I got her this Captain Marvel Pez dispenser. Something for the ladies. And then she loves the Trolls movie. So, Poppy. Princess Poppy. Well, I guess Queen Poppy in the second one. I know entirely too much. Anyway, so next up, this little container, whatever, made it really easy to be able to pick a whole bunch of sugary treats for. You got Sucker, you got some Nerds, Cherry Heads. That was nice. You hadn't even had any candy to eat yet.
No, but I had a pretty decent breakfast.
Then an entire bag of assorted chocolate and treats because Ramona loves chocolate. And so yeah, Josh got some probably funner stuff for me, but in my defense, I was shopping mostly for a 4.5-year-old.
Yeah.
Where Josh is shopping for him and his wife.
Yeah.
So anyway, $36.58 in a fucking candy store.
You spent more than me.
I did. But that's okay. Anyway, we thought that was fun to share with you guys. We weren't going to originally, but that store was just so damn fun.
It was.
Just so damn fun. Anyway, talk to you guys soon.
Roll me up and smoke me when I die. And if anyone don't like it, just look 'em in the eye. I ain't leaving, so we'll sit around and cry.
Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. No.
Ooh, why easy? Easy like Sunday morning, yeah. That's why it's easy. Easy like Sunday morning.